and welcome to Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. This is going to be part 1. I am Reaper's Harvest, also Nosha FPV on Facebook. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
Does the color of the sky mean anything
I will be
special
go ahead
to
and
you?
playing all the cutscenes as well.
It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
I loved all the Ace Combat games,
Pilots
so
have
I'm
been
pretty
in my
excited for
family
this
for
one. I've
4
played it a couple times
generations.
already, but haven't played
Flying's
full
in
through
my
the
DNA.
campaign yet, so this will be the first time
Even so,
of actually
my
playing
grandpa didn't
fully
want
through
me
the
joining
game.
the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with
Nice
wings.
goal. Thank you for stopping by, bro.
Laugh at it all you want, kid.
Yeah, doing a little something different.
Technology's
See how
always
this goes,
changing.
you know?
If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right.
And everybody go ahead and
I've gone
do
from
me a
being a
favor,
little
subscribe to
girl
Skull
to-
These Nuts. Puts
well,
out great
still a girl
content,
to
really
spoil.
enjoyable, fun guy
But now,
sometimes.
I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
You coming on later, Skull?
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my event with me, you piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Coyote, what's up, man? How are you? Everybody go ahead and also subscribe to the Coyote Alley Entertainment. Really good content as well.
Here? Settle down.
Yeah, something a little different, Coyote. I'm trying this. I'm gonna try to stream the game in its entirety. We'll see how that goes.
Peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar sighted.
Yeah, I'm doing it with the DualShock now, but I do have a flight stick somewhere. I just gotta look for it. We'll see how. I'll probably switch through. We'll see how it is.
We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke!
We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified
No problem, man.
craft
Thank you for
attacking
stopping
the
by. I
base.
appreciate it.
This is not a drill.
Get back online, buddy. Get that PlayStation fixed. How's that going, by the way? Did he come and look at it or what? Let's see what we have here. Clown looks like that's my wingman. Knocker, Brownie, Golem 3, and Golem 4. Okay, let's do it. Aircraft tree. Don't have this unlocked yet, I don't think. No. Sweet, man. Can't wait, dude. Can't wait. Oh, I guess because I did start this before and I unlocked a couple planes already, but I think I only made it to like the second mission before I restarted it, but I guess I get to keep my planes. So that's pretty cool. So we have the fish bed, F2, the Falcon, and the MiG. I'll do this with the F2. I like this plane. This is an air-to-air mission, so we're gonna go air-to-air missile.
Mage Squadron, aircraft
Yeah, for sure, man.
complete. Stand by at the
Definitely.
front.
Take it easy, Coyote.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify
Mage 2, okay.
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
Go.
Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts.
The
They
clouds
hit
in
our
this
radars
game do
hard
look
in the
pretty
last
fucking
attack.
sick.
Expect the worst and
You
stay
even get the
sharp.
vapor in them.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. Or so I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
Done eating, so what are you playing? Right now I just started the first mission of Ace Combat. I'm actually gonna try to get through the whole game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna split this up, you know, mission to mission, or play straight through. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, let me know when, if you're coming on, and we'll go ahead and figure out what else to play from there.
Way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835. What's your six? Bandit!
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Target confirmed down. Good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
Missile connected.
Yeah, I'm working tonight, man. This mission is pretty short, so I'll come off after this mission, and I'll just go ahead and I'll start part 2 after this. But yeah, just let me know what you want to play, dude. I mean, unless you have people you're playing with, then I'll just stay here.
Don't forget your special weapon.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that's cool.
Mage 2.
Yeah, we can try that out. I played it a couple times.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Oh yeah, let me know, dude.
Wilco.
Definitely.
Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah, most likely.
I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Yeah, so I'll just stay here, man. Just come on later, and then if anything, will it come tomorrow or something?
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Mage 2, missile away.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. Exploited. We've still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars and runways. Dodge!
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
I'm iced up.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire!
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Fox 3. Locked.
Yeah, man. Finally. It's been a while. Alright, bro. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Fox 3. Fox 3. This is Mage 1. I'm spiked. One remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus.
Try to get some by guns.
You got this.
Be a gun kill already. Ooh, he's smoking. He's smoking. Ooh, got him. Gun kill. That was pretty easy. He was going straight.
It's a quality Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
That's it. First mission down.
Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
We're not gonna watch all the replays. That'll just fucking take forever.
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Louise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usean continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
These are some pretty long cutscenes. never
Erusea
actually
has
said
made a
through
declaration to the
the
Osean
whole
Federation
cutscene, you
and
know?
all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright, here we go. Looks like it's ground targets, alright. How much money do I have? I have 208,000 MRP. Let's see what I got on here. I know it's a little early to be buying aircraft, but I'm good anyway. Well, it's nothing really that I want yet, so I decided to go along the F-Series planes first, so I started on the F-16, I skipped the 14, I went up to the 2A, so the next one I'll be working on is the Net Eagle, that F-15, so I'm almost there, just a couple more missions to go, I should be able to unlock it. The F2 again. It's a ground mission, so we'll be going air to ground, air to surface. Alright.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
This won't be a very long stream today. I have, fortunately I do have to get ready for work here in a little bit. So I got another maybe 20 minutes in me.
Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
So we're going to go ahead and try to destroy all the targets first, and then we'll try to clean up the
no harm should come to
surrounding
civilians, and
aircraft.
no
So we'll be
damages to
going
be
for all the
done to
ground
public
targets
facilities.
first.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Let's go ahead and speed this up.
Missile away. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
How's that camera for you?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Locked.
Oh, I missed.
The radar vehicles are under fire! Can we move them?
dive bomb here going.
Missile. Missile.
Evade! Missile!
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Good work.
2 targets remaining.
A lovely pile of scrap.
That radar was just about to go online. Fox 2 pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy aircraft away from the base.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Enemy on your tail.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those reformers. Like your manuals in a language we can understand.
Fox 2. Locked.
Got him.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Fox 2!
Enemy missile inbound. Evading. Caution, hostile at the radar lock.
Missile incoming! Evade!
Chaff and flares launched.
Getting out of rock. Breaking.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Attack missed. Fox 2! Fox 2!
5 targets remaining.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Missile fired. Evading.
4 targets remaining.
Locked on. Golem 2, Fox 2.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
Oh, I got it.
Keep your mind focused.
3 targets remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile incoming. Break. APCs have nowhere to hide. Bandit has the lock.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has fled.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Mage 2 locked.
Missile fired. Evading. Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear. 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. but that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
H2, walking.
HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
What's to say the war could change in an instant? Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Target was not struck.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Column 1, Box 2. Careful in those clouds. Column 2, the enemy's reading you.
Control warning.
Got clouds here. Column 1, Box 2.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
H2, walking.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Missile.
There's a bar I want to try.
Missile.
You're doing good.
Missile.
Just 2 more.
They won't show up on the radar.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
He's gonna miss. Come on, come on, come on.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
I'm icing up. Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
And if you are watching, please go ahead and leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about the content, and yeah, thanks.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Yeah, this will probably be the last mission for part 1, but hopefully we'll get part 2 up tomorrow.
Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. They have me spiked.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
He escaped into the clouds.
Oh, wow. Hey, ready?
I'm hit. I lost control.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Where are our reinforcements? Missile! I can't! I like up. Losing speed.
On target 6.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
They got me.
3 remaining.
Eject!
Fox 3.
We got this. They can't recover. We need reinforcements now!
Nice kill.
1 remaining. Mage 2, missile launch. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert. We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Missile.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break! Now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
Missile.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys go down easy.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy on my 6.
Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Up against that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
Mage 2,
Missile.
missile in the air.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Going for it, bandit on your ass.
Skeleton 1, check 6, Commander. You got me!
Fast as hell.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help.
Missile.
The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
One missile, zero. Missile.
This is
One
column
missile,
3,
zero.
column 2's hit! Status report. Shit, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break!
The enemy's too fast, I can't keep up!
We'll pass out some exhaust before the enemy will. We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming! What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Control ground. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, Horus would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I can...
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Target was not struck.
Missile headed for the friendly. That's it, baby. Count the puppy. Target eliminated. Good work. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
Mage 2, UAV down.
This is getting a little tight. Enemies locked on.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
Ooh, I missed that one.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Got one in my sights.
Missile away. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Rowdy, break off. Not on my watch.
Mage 2, locked.
This is where we lost.
Mage 2, shut
Golem
down
and
bandit.
Mage Squadron,
those UAVs off of friends.
Let Gollum and Main Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Run this one's tail.
Entering clouds. Mage 2, missile away.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Still have their hot
Bam!
Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith.
Shit, this
Gollum
morning.
and Mange, we owe you a debt, and we'll pay it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Main Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA.
Pull up.
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed.
It's hard to do this with a DualShock and not a flight stick, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Mage 2, bank left. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
Shut up, I got it.
1,500 to runway. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Okay, so this is going to be the end of part one, guys. For those of you who stopped by and said hi, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And for those of you watching in the future, please go ahead and leave a comment, a like, and while you're there, subscribe. Stay tuned for part two. Hopefully it'll be coming out tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for watching.